welcome to my Stitch With Me. I'm Sharon. This is Fun with Cross Stitch, and I thought with our Stitch With Me today we would work on hubby's linfox truck. Now I've done the bottom down here, I've done the shadow here, but I'm working around here. I think there's that shadow there, so I'm straight above that, so working in this dark shadow here. So I thought we'd just get some stitches in this one today. Got my needle all set up. Hopefully you can see this okay. Now you might hear the cat in the background. He's sleeping on the lounge beside me. And he keeps snoring. So he's sound asleep at the moment, but we'll see how we go. How has everyone's week been? It's only been a week since I was talking to you all last. Thought I'd do this one today because this goes with the challenge that I'm doing on road trip. Got to stitch on something with trees. Doesn't say you have to stitch on the tree, just something with trees. And when you look at this one, there's trees over in the background, and I'm not cropping this one. This one's going to have the whole thing. So I thought I'd work with trees. So we'll see how much we can get done. Going to do a whip parade next Wednesday. I'll get it all ready Tuesday, and Wednesday morning I'll do that and edit it, and probably be up Wednesday night, depending on the internet. Sometimes it's so slow at loading, and other times it loads really quick. So if it's not up Wednesday night, it'll go up overnight. So we'll see how we go with that one. But I'm gonna show you where I was at the beginning of the year, the last whip parade that I did, and I'll show you where it is now. I want to set some new goals for the next 6 months, so we'll see how we go with doing them. I know I'm going to have another 2 finishes, which will be good, which leaves room to put another couple in for next year. At the moment I'm tossing up ideas for next year. Hubby said, why don't I do 24 projects, because I'm doing 23 this year. So all I'd have to do would be just add a couple that depending on how many I finish. Well, I've already finished 1, so I know I've got to add 1. I'm hoping to finish another 2, so then I've only got to add 4, which is not hard because the Chatelain's going to be a new one. I've got an idea for a couple of more. I need your help with one. I'll do I'll let you know. I'll show you the charts in a normal floss tube, and I'll get you to pick between a couple of them, because I like them all, but I can't do them all. So I need your help to help tell me which ones to stitch on next year. That way I can get them kitted up. But that's on a future video, not just yet, because the next one will be the whip parade, so I won't do it then. So probably the fortnight after that. Yeah, just can't seem to decide. Looking forward to starting this chatelaine. It's going to be different. got a lot of ideas from you viewers. Thank you very much about doing it. Some people have suggested doing all the stitching first in the normal DMC, and then going through and doing the fancy stitches, and then go through and do the beading. So that's a way of doing it. Or another way to do it is do all the stitching as it comes, like the normal crosses and the fancy stitches, and then just do the beads at the end. Because I don't think I'll do the beads as I get to them, because otherwise I can't put it in a Q-snap. Because otherwise the Q-snap will break the beads. So I'm still tossing up. I haven't brought any beads yet. And I thought, well, if I'm going to bead right at the last minute, then there's no hurry to get the beads. I can order the beads later. I've got the specialty threads, and pretty sure I've got all the DMC now. I've got the material and I've got the pattern, so it's just got to be cut out, because I got a whole meter and I know I don't need a meter. Isn't that the way it always frays, right at the last minute? But that's okay. Yes, I've only got to cut that out, then that's ready. I might just finish these on the front so that I don't rock you too much. Just mark this off. This one's coming along. The challenge I've got for this one is 750 stitches for today. So that's okay. I can normally average about 1,000, but I had a late start today. because I went out to Spotlight this morning, and they've got cottons up there still for 99 cents. Well, might as well say $1. So with these Heaven and Earth ones that I'm doing, and all my full coverages, they all come from a master set, and they're all in bags. I put them all in bags like this. So when one's getting low, then I write it on a list, and then when I go up to Spotlight, then I just refill it. So I did that today. I got a few. These are just all that need replacing. So that was all right. They got a sale up there of 99 cents, and it's been going for most of the year. It finishes in August. So I'm going to go through, in July, I'm going to go through all of my cottons in all of my tubs that I've got sitting beside me that I do the full coverage on, and just make sure if I need any to top up, then I'll get them while they're cheap, because normally they're $1.50 a skein. So when you're saving 50 cents a skein, why not get them? And they've got the majority of the colours up there. I think today there was only one colour that I couldn't get. So that wasn't too bad. I'm happy. Did that, and they had bath mats on sale, so I went and got some new bath mats for our ensuite. I got, it's a fluffy blue, because the bathroom, I'm going to make it blue upstairs. And I'd only washed the shower this morning, and the cat was wandering in the shower because he could smell the gumption that I washed the shower with. So I just put the mat down, and then he comes wandering out of the shower, touches the mat with his paw, and then nearly jumps 6 feet in the air. He jumped further than the sink. It was so funny. You see the ads on TV or on YouTube. Why isn't that one matching up? Hang on, what have I done? 1, 2, 3, 4. Hang on a minute. That should be that one. You see the cats doing it on these videos that you see on TikTok and Facebook, but never saw a tiger do it like that before. It was so funny. Needless to say, I don't think he'll stand on the mat for a little while anyway. But yeah, it was funny. The worst thing was I didn't have me camera there or my phone, so I couldn't take a photo of him doing it. And for those sort of things, you've never got the phone or the camera there in the right time. Silly bugger he was. Now he's tuckered himself out and he's asleep on the lounge beside me. So I'll keep working on this. This is just all the dark shadows which will bring us over to the truck, because this is the shadow underneath the truck. This is the start of part of the bull bar, bumper bar. So I can't wait to get this bit done and actually get started on the actual truck itself. That'll be good. In time, we will get there. Oh, he's heard me talk and he's woken up. So hubby's at work, driving down the highway on his way to Sydney. Well, that'll keep him busy for the day. We've been looking at cabinets. We went to IKEA the other week. We're looking at cabinets to put up in our media room so that we can organise that, because at the moment the bookcases that we've got in there, they're only made by a chipboard, so they're not strong enough for our books and photo albums and things like that. So we thought we'd wait and then we'll find what we're actually after. So we went to IKEA and we found the units that we're after. So we might be going on the weekend to get a set, and then we can sort of fix that up there, because at the moment if we can't find a spot for something, it goes in that room. And you can't put nothing on the bookcases because otherwise they'll be too heavy. So everything's just stacked in there at the moment. All takes time. We've got the fish tank in there. There's no fish in it. We've got to get that set up again. We've got our exercise equipment all in there, and we've got the TV and the video player and the lounge, and there's so much in such a little room. But we'll get that all sorted, and then it will look a lot better. I have a few cross stitches up there which I'm going to do a finish. Sorry for knocking you. Going to do like a finish parade. There's a few that you haven't seen, and I don't have all the finishes that I've done, because a lot of them I have given away or they've been sold. But I do have a fair few around the house. Oh, there's 4 in the lounge room here. There's some in the craft room that I don't think you've seen, or the new viewers wouldn't have seen. And I know there's 3 my very first cross stitch. I done a shark's emblem for hubby. That's what got me into the stitching, and I look at that one and you can see the difference in the stitching from that to what I stitch now. That's completely different. And I've got my very first full coverage, which was a train for hubby going over the harbour bridge. So that's an eye-opener. That one was done on 14 count. That was my very first big one. It's amazing how much your stitching changes over time. So I'll do an extra on those so that you can see them. I do have, I got a kit today. It's of the Titanic. Now hubby's done the big 1,000. No, more than 1,000. Oh, it's very big. It's the big Titanic Lego kit. Might be 1,000,000 pieces. I know, it was 3 big boxes in one big box full of Lego. So he's finished that now. So he's going to mount that on the wall, and I found a Titanic kit to cross stitch. So I'm gonna do him that, and he can put that near it as well. So that's another new start for next year. And then there's just a couple others that I've got to work out what I want to do. That's where I'm going to get your help, and you can do the picking for me. I don't want to start like do too many. I mean, the 24, that's a lot for me. I used to just be monogamous, which means I could do one of these, the truck ones, in 6 months and have it all finished. I could do, when I was just doing one stitch too many. When I was just doing monogamous, I would get a page done a month easy. Because I thought that's the way you did it then. You just started one and finished it. But then I found floss tube, and all the cross-stitching groups and monogamous went out the window. There's just so many lovely projects and charts and everything that you just want to start. The only thing is there's not enough hours in the day. But we all have our hobbies, and it's good. Tuck them behind there so they're out the way. There's a market's coming up very soon down in Beenleigh. I think it's the first Sunday in July. So we're going to go to that and have a look, see what's around. I'm umming and ahhing. I'm tossing it up in the air at the moment. But I'm thinking of getting a stall. Now, why isn't that right? Just a moment. What have I done wrong? Okay. Seems I've missed a couple. Let's just have a look at something. So that's right. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2. Oh, I didn't go up far enough. Let me just fix this up and we'll get back to what we were talking about. That's 5. That's 5, then it should drop down for 2. That's there. That's that one. It's 1, 2. And this one, do 2. Oh, I really miscounted on this one. That's all right. I think I've got it organised now. Let's hope. Most of it's dark colours, so it shouldn't be too bad. I don't know what happened there. All right, now let me just double check again. 1, 2, 3. Let's do that. One, 2, 3. I'll do one there that puts 2 in the middle. Yes, okay, we're back on track again. I just miscounted and wondered why it didn't match up with what I'd crossed off. But I think we're all good now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, we're all good now. Yeah, where were we? What was I saying? Oh, I'm tossing up the idea. We're going to a market in July, and it's majority of it's a craft market. Now, I'm thinking of, not just yet, either around Christmas or beginning of next year, is doing a craft stall at the markets. Now, we've got the Beenleigh markets, we've also got Redcliffe markets, and there's another one at Ipswich too, I think. So I'm thinking of doing my project bags, tote bags, library bags, all different sorts, pillows, all the different sort of stuff that I can do. I've got a heap of cup holders and everything, baskets, and doing a market. That's a thought I'm tossing up at the moment. I rolled the idea past hubby, and he said the same thing. You can only give it a go. You love doing your craft, so why not? All we can do is inquire, and then I'd have to get stuck into making a heap of stuff. I don't know if you get all the tables. I don't know if everyone's tables and that are all the same, and you just get them when you get to the market, or do you have to take all your own? I've got to find out all that sort of stuff. But it's just a thought, something that I like doing, make a little bit of pocket money, as they say. Just something different. And I look at it as why not. I like doing craft. It's not gonna stop me cross stitching. And I love doing sewing as well. It's alright, I thought I made a boo-boo again. I can't seem to count and talk today. Having a shocker. But yeah, so I thought I'll give that a go. What do you reckon? Do you reckon that's a good idea? I know a lot of you have brought my bags, and I'll still make them for the group, and I'll still make them and show them on FlossTube. That's not going to change. This is just something different on the side besides my floss tubes. And we just sit down there for a couple of hours on the Sunday, because most of them are on the Sundays around here. I think the one at Beanley actually is on a Saturday. That's only on every month. So that's only a once a month thing. And it's supposed to be a big one this month because they're charging everyone to come in. Normally it's a free to get in. This one they're charging, so it must be an extra big one. So it'll be exciting to go and see what's around. Get some ideas. If you've got any ideas, shoot them my way. I'm always open for ideas. This just looks like it's all black. It's 3371, so it's a dark brown. Just looks like black though. Enough to must be the shadow. Another part of the shadow, I think, that I'm doing now. Like I said, I can't wait till I actually get to the truck part. But I don't want to race ahead and do too much over there just in case I've counted wrong. So I thought I would do here and catch up. Let it all meet up with the truck. This black bit, well, dark brown that I'm doing now, will actually connect with the truck shadow. So that's good. Apologies if you can hear the dog scratching at the back door. He can see me through the blinds because I've got the blinds open today to get a bit of sun in. So he can see me through the blinds. I thought Tiger would get up and come over to the camera, but he's been pretty good. He's still sleeping. He got up and stretched and lay back down. I hope this is recording okay and the sound is okay. I know there was one lady that had trouble with the sound on my last video. I hope you fixed it, your end. I don't think there was a problem this end. No one else has said anything. I did play my video back on my TV and I could hear it this end. So I'm hoping everything is all right, but no one else has said that they can't hear them. There's only the one lady that had a bit of a problem. And I have had that problem once before, and it was something that they hadn't turned the volume up properly or something simple, and it worked out all right anyway. So hopefully that lady, I can't think of your name, I'm sorry, but hopefully she got the volume sorted out. We can only hope. We might leave it here in a minute and nearly finish these couple of stitches. And that's half an hour. We normally do about a half an hour stitch with me. And then by the time I edit it and load it up, if I do it too long, it'll take too long to load up. It just depends on the internet. every day is different. And I've already been out, so I won't be going out to load it up this time. I'll have to load up on the internet at home. So we'll see how we go with that one. Let me mark these ones off before I forget where we are again. Okay, well, today I've done 362. So I think we've probably done about 120 stitches in this half an hour. So that's not bad. Small effort, but it all helps. I might leave it there, guys. So this is the shadow that I'm doing here, which runs up. That shadow underneath the bumper bar there is here. So this grey colour here has got to be something to do with the bumper bar. So that's going to be good. Can't wait to actually get to part of the truck. But it's a slow process, just one stitch at a time. I'll leave it here, guys. I will talk to you in a week. So next Wednesday will be my whip parade. So hope you look forward to that. Thank you for coming along and watching, liking, subscribing. Thank you just for spending time with me. I really do appreciate it. So until my next video, bye guys.